Hello everyone, today we're reviewing the RS Women's Paddles.
RS Padel, as some of you guys may know, is owned by Robin Sutherland, the ex-professional tennis player.
He retired early from professional tennis in 2015 due to health concerns. But Robin Soderling still loves the sport that has given him so much.
We're going to be focusing on 5 categories: specs, playability, pros and cons, who is this racket for, and the cost. So now we have the Prime Team Women's Edition racket. Let's go over the specs on this, Julian.
Well, as you can see, it's black and sort of like a pinkish color. The shape is teardrop, so you will have the weight more on top of the racket. The sweet spot is mid, so it's sort of like a hybrid, teardrop. It's 345 to 360. We weight is about 353. It's obviously the target it's woman, so it's on the lighter side. Yeah. The face is a 3K, which it makes it super, super soft when you hit that shot. I mean, it's a huge difference between a 3K and a 12K. This is ideal racket for, the ladies and the female paddle players. The EVA is super, super soft. And you will feel it right away. Even if you stick your finger right there, you will feel it as super, super soft.
Let's talk a little bit about, the foam characteristics and also the outside here. I think maybe some of our, audience is a little confused about that.
Yeah, they're very confusing always when, the difference between 3K, 12K, 6K, 18K. This one is 3K. So you have about 3,000, fibers intertwined, right? So the less fibers, the more flexible, the more gives on the fiber. Now, when you have the foam is what you have inside, right? When that is softer, right, the ball goes in more, and for that case, you get more control. So the ball stays longer on the racket, so that gives you more control. Now, when the carbon it's you have a 12K. It's a much more harder carbon because the ball doesn't go in as much, so you get more power. So this one will give you much more control than a higher carbon structure. That's why it's target for women, so you get more control. You have the lightness and you have the sole foam, so it's easy on your arm as well. Mm-hmm. It's a great racket for the beginners. Yeah. Ladies that they're starting paddle. I think it's a great frame. Plus, you have the roughness on the frame, as you can feel it right here. You will feel it that the ball just grabs more because of the roughness.
So let's do playability. What did you think when it came to defense?
Easy to handle from the defense and from the offense. How about you?
For me, good control.
Yeah, good control.
I mean, and that in the back wall, defense, you're not really hitting too hard. You need that control. So I felt that. How about in the offense?
Offense, same thing. I mean, you don't get the power because you don't get the heaviness.
Okay. For me, offense was, good control again. Yeah. Of course, I lacked a little bit of power for me. So let's do pros and cons about this racket.
I wouldn't say anything, and there's not any cons. The pros are like the lightness, easy to handle on the net, on the back. How about you?
For me, like I said, the pros I think are good control. And again, this is somebody, I think, like you said, beginners or juniors. I think this is a great racket. And, cons are, just lack of a little bit of power. Somebody who's more advanced is going to want a little bit more power, and they'll sacrifice a little bit of control. Who's this racket for? Beginners and intermediate.
And juniors. On the female side of the spectrum.
Definitely. All right, so let's do a rating 1 through 10.
I will give it between 8 and 9. I mean, it's truly...
Yeah. Man, okay.
Sure. I mean, I would buy this racket for my wife.
Okay, for me, defense, I'll probably do an 8. And then for offense, I'll probably do a 7. Okay, so it's a little generous there.
Yeah.
All right, let's do cost, because that's where it shines, right?
Oh my God.
I know, right? This is incredible. So why don't you talk about the cost?
Cost $209.45 retail. It's on sale now for $134.04. If you go to racketcentral.com and use our code PSA, you get a super ultra mega discount. You will get it for $120, guys.
Oh my gosh.
That's a steal. If you have a special one, a lady special one that you want to give her a great racket, they will love you for this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And join us for All Things Paddle. We are All Things Paddle.